It's time for basketball action on Central Illinois Sports. It couldn't be broadcast to you without these important sponsors. Be sure and patronize them. John Petty & Sons Construction, Great Rivers Bank, Lanham Chiropractic, Logan Ag, Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, Illini Community Hospital, Trash Queen, and PCRE Incorporated in Auction Service. Geared Up, Damon Plumbing, State Farm Insurance, Rod Prentice, also Cascom, the City of Pittsfield, Carnes Communication, Press Yours on You in Camp Point, Pittsfield Church of the Nazarene, Dear Wester Grain, Derek Harris, your Edward Jones representative, Nucci's, and the Brewed Coffee House, FBFM, Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, Niebuhr Funeral Home, First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Reeled and Twine, Bowlers Universe, the Pike County Express, the Ty Rylander Run, Pike County Concrete, and LSSD Trucking, the Moose Lodge 420, also Pike County Lumber Company, Abney Home Improvement, Pike Feeds. Also sponsors are Refreshment Services Pepsi and County Market. Along with them, we have Matt Hughes, your channel seedsman, Farmers State Bank of Camp Point, Hamilton Funeral Home, Helena Ag, Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point, Williams Auto Sales, The Rustic Market and Kelly Crop, Griffin Signs in Time, TJ's Trucking Service. Those are our sponsors for tonight's game. Now let's go courtside to the guys and the broadcast.
And good afternoon to you. Welcome to high school basketball on Central Illinois Sports. Regional time in the land of Lincoln, and the 12 and 11 Pittsfield Sockies playing host to the West Hancock Titans, who enter this contest with a record of 12 and 15 on the season. Good afternoon to you. I'm Charlie Holt. Jacob's alongside this afternoon as well. It's the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. Well, the regular season records for both of these squads are not quite where they wanted them to be, but at this point, everybody's 0-0 as we start postseason play. We'll talk more about the matchup on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show after this.
Had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Hi, I'm Barry Wearies. I'm an orthopedic surgeon here at Blessing. In the dream world, I would have loved to have been a Major League Baseball player. This job has been so satisfying. When I do a total knee or a total hip replacement on a patient, it is so fulfilling to improve their quality of life. They can do things now that they couldn't do before the surgery. And when they're in the office and they're very appreciative, it makes me feel that I'm doing the Lord's work.
Press Yours on You designs promotional items and create just about anything to showcase your company. Communities celebrate their school spirit and turn to us too for screen printing, embroidery, laser engraving, and more. Press Yours on You, Highway 24, Camp Point.
Hi, I'm Tammy Brewer. My husband and I are the owner and operators of Nucci's Bar and Restaurant. At Nucci's, we feature salmon, steaks, burgers, sandwiches, all Italian specialties made from our own recipes. You are guaranteed a high-quality, delicious meal every time you visit. People come from all over to dine in. We have live music on the weekends, which adds to the relaxing environment here. You can check out our Facebook page for our entertainment schedule. We recently opened a second business, Brewed Coffee House and Eatery. There we offer handcrafted beverages like lattes and macchiatos and cappuccinos. And we also specialize in paninis and salads and subs. And we even have ice cream. We're excited to provide another restaurant that serves the needs of our community. Come on down. We look forward to serving you.
Back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show, Devotional Gymnasium in Pittsfield as the Pittsfield Sockies and the West Hancock Titans going head-to-head. The winner will play Pleasant Plains next Tuesday night at Beardstown in regional semifinal action. This Pleasant Plains squad, Jeff Dahl's team, 12-15 on the season. They actually started the year with a 4-1 record. They lost the opener, but then won 4 in a row against Illini West, Bushnell Prairie City, West Prairie, and Illini Bluffs. Then went on a 3-game losing streak, losing to Payson Seymour 62-45, falling to Illini West 56-39, and being defeated by Keokuk, Iowa 40-36. A win over Rushville 59-27 helped break that losing streak, but then they turned around on the 14th of December and lost to Monmouth Roseville 45-21. Back-to-back wins against Clark County, Missouri, and Western. Fell in the Macomb tournament to Lewiston 59-44 and Abington Avon 41-39. Were defeated 41-39 by Camp Point Central on the 3rd of January. A 3-game winning streak over Beardstown, Minden Unity, and then avenging a loss against Keokuk. Lost to Southeastern by 7, Minden by 9, beat South Fulton 71-36, and then the biggest losing streak of the season, a 5-game skid. They lost to Fort Madison, Iowa by 19, Illini West by 4, Griggsville Perry by 14, Martin Marquette 49-36, and Liberty defeated this squad 68-45. But a big win this week against Quincy Notre Dame, 68-58, where they made 13 three-pointers. They also played Southeastern to a very tight contest, and they played Camp Point Central to an overtime game. So safe to say the Titans are playing their best basketball of the season as they enter here into postseason play. The Sockies had a 5-game winning streak going, but that was ended by pretty much a dominating fashion as Liberty beat the Sockies on Wednesday evening, 62-34 to snap that 5-game winning streak. And the Sockies trying to rebound here in this regional opener and glad to be playing here at home at Voschel Gym. These two teams seeded very similarly when it comes to postseason play. And this, for the first year, the higher seed in the opening round hosting the game, so that's why the Sockies are able to play here at home. Otherwise, they could have gone to West Hancock. We'll talk about it more on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show around 8.5 minutes away from the Star-Spangled Banner. The starting lineups and the play-by-play of this regional quarterfinal on Central Illinois Sports.
In a world that seems to be out of control, your friends at First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois want you to know that the hope of God's love reaches out to you. God loves you and He has a purpose for your life. If you'd like to learn more about this, we invite you to join us at 8 a.m. or at 10:30 on Sunday mornings at 225 North Memorial Street in Pittsfield, or online at fccpittsfield.org, our Facebook page, or our YouTube channel. First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois, a safe place to learn and grow.
Here at Little Jess, we're grateful to our community for letting us serve you for over 50 years. Supporting area schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. After an uncommon year, we couldn't be happier to see our athletes back in action and communities gathering in person to cheer them on. Our promise for the next 50 years is the same as it's been for the last 50, to meet our community's needs with a low-pressure experience, fair price, and family atmosphere. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
When you're ready to make your dream kitchen a reality, find inspiration at Pike County Lumber in Pittsfield. It starts with a 3D design so you can see your kitchen from every angle. Each detail, from the flooring to the countertops to the cabinets, are designed for your lifestyle. The team will explain the strengths of each product so your finished kitchen will last for generations. Whatever your needs, an island for entertaining, no maintenance quartz countertops, storage for all your seasonal items. From start to finish, trust the knowledge and experience at Pike County Lumber.
Pike County Glass has been outfitting homes and businesses with high-quality windows and doors since 1952. We'll work with your schedule and budget to ensure your project is done in an affordable and timely manner. Our team is happy to travel near or far to install your door or window project. Did we mention we also replace auto glass? Please come and see us at 1071 West Washington Street, Pittsfield, or call 217-285-4275 for all your glass needs.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show with locations in Pittsfield, Berry, and Liberty. Great Rivers Bank here to serve all of your banking needs. Learn more about the services offered by visiting greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. The Sockies and the Titans in action here this afternoon in Pittsfield in this Class 2A regional semifinal. And these two teams honestly, this postseason grouping that appears at the Beardstown and Porta regionals, probably a number of teams that could win this. I think these two teams both think they have a shot if they can, really put something together here over the next week or so to make a run at the regional title. But it starts here today by getting a good start. The regional from Beardstown, which is what these two teams are really participating in, they feed into the Stanford Olympia sectional. Other games being played today, Quincy Notre Dame is playing Rushville at 5 o'clock. Illini West and Beardstown will play in Carthage at 2. The winner of this game plays Pleasant Plains next Wednesday at 6 at Beardstown. And the QND Rushville and Illini West Beardstown winners will play at 7:30 in Beardstown on Wednesday night. The other regional is at Petersburg Porta, and games today include a 5 o'clock start time, Auburn playing host to Midwest Central. 7 o'clock start as Athens will host North Mac. The winner of the Athens-North Mac game feeds into the number 1 seed, Petersburg Porta, at 6 o'clock at Petersburg Porta on Wednesday. And at 7:30 on Wednesday, Macomb will play the winner of the Auburn and Midwest Central contest. We'll also have action for you this afternoon from Griggsville Perry High School as the Tornadoes play host to the Western Wildcats. Game time at 2 o'clock with a pregame show around 20 till right here on Central Illinois Sports. A break here. We'll take a look at keys to the game next.
Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Dear Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dear Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dear Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwestergrain.com. Crime Stoppers of Pike County is a program designed to allow members of the community to provide anonymous information about criminal activity without fear of reprisal or reluctance to get involved. By utilizing Crime Stoppers, a person can provide crime-solving assistance, cash rewards available up to $1,000. Callers will receive a personal code which is used to pay cash rewards if their information leads to an arrest. See something, hear something, say something. 217-285-1500 to leave your tip. Be sure to check out our Facebook page. The caring and experienced professionals at Hamilton Funeral Homes are here to support you through this difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on us to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and we'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. You're welcome to call us at any time of the day, any day of the week. Visit our funeral home in person or on the web at hamiltonfuneralhome.com. Call 217-593-6517. Western Illinois Fellowship of Christian Athletes would like to get a huddle started in your community or get you involved as a booster in the huddles that are already in your community. Go to westernilfca.org. That's westernilfca.org to find out more, or give me a call at 217-473-5151. Western Illinois Fellowship of Christian Athletes, working to bring Jesus Christ into your lives and your students' lives in our area. Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate, or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today.
Back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Well, one of the keys to the game in this contest for West Hancock, keep shooting like they've been shooting at 13 threes in the win against Quincy Notre Dame, and they're hoping to keep shooting it well here against Pittsfield. Through the Sockies want to try to run them off the three-point line. Pittsfield's going to have a size advantage in this contest. They have to take advantage of that if they are going to win this contest, and they're going to want to take better care of the basketball than they did, obviously, against Liberty when they had 27 turnovers in the loss to the Eagles. That's a look at the keys to the game. We step aside here on Central Illinois Sports. Starting lineups, play-by-play, Pittsfield and West Hancock next.
Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today. B&R Heating and Cooling HVAC service is the best local choice. Phone 217-285-2856. They offer all types of HVAC services on all units. B&R can also service commercial refrigeration units, freezers, coolers. B&R Heating and Cooling HVAC service. If you're not, they make you cool. Right now as we head to winter, get your heating units checked out. 285-2856. B&R Heating and Cooling in Pittsfield. We hope you've experienced Castiles in Pittsfield sometime in your life. If not, they're just west of the square in Pittsfield. Castiles has top quality paints and home decorative ideas, plus a great selection of greeting cards, ladies' clothing, many great gift ideas, wedding registration, and more. Castiles is a one-stop, fantastic place for you to shop. Why don't you stop by Castiles today, west of the square in Pittsfield? You'll want to stop by soon and often at Castiles.
Illini Community Hospital is committed to providing high-quality specialty care close to home. We are pleased to welcome Dr. William Severino, urologist, and Dr. Mark Mount, ear, nose, and throat physician, to the consulting physician clinic team at the Castiles Center. Specialty care is also provided for orthopedics, cardiology, podiatry, obstetrics, oncology, and more. Learn more by visiting IlliniHospital.org or call 217-285-2113, extension 3950 to schedule an appointment.
Abney Home Improvement is a family-owned company with Christian values. We have a passion for helping our customers find the best products at a great price. We understand making a large purchase of windows and doors for your home is a big investment. Our mission is to be completely upfront with you. We have built our business on trust and reputation. We depend on our customers to refer us to friends and family for their home improvement needs. Call 573-221-0886. We finish what we start with quality for you. Abney Home Improvement's 100% satisfaction is what we build our business on.
Starting lineups this afternoon brought to you in part by Illini Express, here to serve you with walk-in medical care when you need it. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. every Monday through Saturday on the south side of the square in Pittsfield. Learn more at IlliniHospital.org. West Hancock 12 and 15. Jeff Dahl's their head coach. They'll start at a guard. He's a 6-foot junior, Brian Gerhardt. At a second guard, the 5'11 senior Colin Lemaire. And at the third guard spot, he is a 6'1 junior, Alec Himes. At a forward, a 6'2 senior, Isaac Siegfried. And at the other forward, the 6'2 junior, Luke Jocko. Jocko, Siegfried, Gerhardt, Lemaire, and Himes for West Hancock. For the Pittsfield Sockeyes, Brad Tomei, their head coach, 12 and 11 on the year. They'll start at a guard, a 6-foot senior, TJ Reel. At a second guard, the 5'9 senior, Nate Scranton. And at the third guard, he's a 5' 10" senior, Marco Ballinger. At a forward, a 6'3 senior, Carter Klatt. And at the other forward, he is the 6'2 senior, Bobby Stout. Stout, Klatt, Scranton, Ballinger, and Reel for the Pittsfield Sockeyes. Tip-off brought to you by Moose Lodge 420. Check them out for their Friday meal specials, a new special each week at Moose Lodge 420. The drinks are cold, the food is hot at the Moose Lodge on Washington Street in Pittsfield. Stout will jump in the center circle against Jocko. West Hancock in the visiting black uniforms with the white numbers and red trim. Sockeyes are wearing the whites this afternoon. Doug Elledge, our official, steps into the center circle. The tip is up and controlled by Pittsfield. Scranton will walk it up for Pittsfield against the zone defense of West Hancock. It's a 2-3. Scranton with the basketball out top, right side Ballinger. Looks for an opening off of the screen from Klatt. Out near the center circle now Scranton, just underway here in the first quarter. Short corner to Stout, skips to the corner. Reel, good look, 3-ball on the way. It's off the mark. Rebound fought for and pulled in by Jocko, his first of the contest. He'll work the ball to Lemaire into the front court. Lemaire off of the screen, top of the key. Works it on the right side to Siegfried. Back to Lemaire. Over on the left side, Himes gets his first touch of the afternoon. Dribble drive in, little spin move, shot up no good. Fouled though by Ballinger. And 2 shots coming up here for the Titans and Alec Himes. Himes will shoot 2 to try to break the 0-0 tie on the Trash Queen scoreboard. His first on the way is no good. The picket fence, Angela Burbridge invites you to stop by at 1275 West Washington in Pittsfield, Tuesday through Friday. They're open 10 to 5. Saturdays 10 to 2. Over 30 booths to choose from at the picket fence. Himes able to make the second and makes it a 1-0 advantage for West Hancock in the early going of this contest. 7:15 to play in the first. Scranton with the basketball. Right wing gets it to Stout. Down on the baseline. It looks for an opening. Back out to Scranton. Out top, Ballinger with the basketball. 7:03 to play in the first. Skipped over the top to Reel. Fakes the pass. Free throw line now. Klatt. Back to Reel. Turns down the three to Stout on the baseline. Looked for the opening. Gets caught in the lane. Got to get out of there. Pass tipped out of bounds by Siegfried. It'll stay with the Sakis on the sideline, I believe here. There's something on the floor, though, that we've got to clean up first. It'll be ball out of bounds on the sideline near the corner. 6:52 to play in the opening quarter. 1-0 West Hancock. Inbounds to Stout. Reel. Out between the circles, Scranton. Look for the man down low. Ball tipped and nearly stolen away. Saved in bounds, though. Reel secures it for Pittsfield. Has already used the dribble. Way over the top of the defense to Scranton. Now Ballinger. Right side, Scranton. Didn't fire the three this time. Baseline to Stout. A minute and a half into this contest. Pittsfield held scoreless. Just a single point for West Hancock. Ballinger on the left side perimeter. It goes to Reel. Reel a single bounce of it. Now to Klatt. Out between the circles, Ballinger. Works it over on the right side, Scranton. Off of the Klatt screen. Needs some help now as he's picked up the dribble. Keller Personette will check in on the next dead ball. We're nearing the 6-minute mark. Ballinger pass tipped out of bounds by Lemaire. Personette will check in for the Sakis. Sit down Ballinger. 6:04 to play in the first. 1-0 West Hancock on the Trash Queen scoreboard. 320-4320 for Trash Queen for all of your residential and commercial trash pickup needs. Reel with the ball right side. Gets it to Scranton. Back to Reel on the wing. Reel, good luck three. Too long. Rebound pulled down by Jocko, his second. Into the front court come the Titans. Dribble drive in. Little floater up and in for two by Gerhardt, and gives the Titans an early 3-0 advantage. 5:45 to play in the first. Pittsfield's gotten a couple of good looks from three, but just have not knocked it down. Klatt between the circles, Personette. Right side, Reel. Baseline, Stout. Good ball movement. Now out top, it's Personette. Free throw line, they'll work it to Klatt. Ball tipped loose and stolen away. First turnover on the Sakis on the afternoon. 5:24 to play in the first. Here comes West Hancock. Lemaire into the front court, and they'll call him for a carry. The first turnover by the Titans. 5:20 left in this first quarter. 3-0. West Hancock with the advantage here on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Sakis on the attack, trying to get the ball through the basket. Scranton with it. Works it across the top to Reel. Inside, Klatt. Turnaround shot off the backboard, no good. Rebound tipped out, though, and comes out to Reel. So a second chance opportunity. Scranton on the right side from Personette. Throws that skip back across to Personette. Little jab step and a dribble. Out top, Klatt. Now to Reel. Right side, Scranton. They've got a guy up a little closer to him at all times. They know he can shoot it. Here's Stout. Works to the corner in Personette. Throws it over the top of the defense. Scranton for three. Good from downtown and puts Pittsfield on the board. And ties the game at 3 points apiece. 4:40 to play in the first. With the basketball is Lemaire. Works it across the half-court line. Nobody stopped his dribble yet. Puts a little floater up, and it's good. Lemaire knew what to do with it and puts the Titans back on top by 2. 5-3 the score. 4:20 left in the opening quarter. Right side, Personette. Skips it over to Reel. Reel 0 for 2 from 3. Tries the dribble drive this time. Hangs in the air. Shot no good, but he's fouled. And he'll attempt 2 free throws here as West Hancock whistled for their first foul. That's on Luke Jocko. His first. Team first. And TJ Reel to shoot 2 for the Sakis with 4:14 to play in the first quarter. Trying to tie this game up if he can make them both. The first one is up and good. Here comes Brennan Tomhave into the game for Pittsfield. He replaces Bobby Stout. 5-4 the score. And Reel trying to make the second as well. It's on the way and good. Game knotted for the second time on the afternoon, this time at 5 points apiece. Into the front court, Lemaire with the basketball. He'll work it out between the circles to Himes. Back to Lemaire at the 4:05 mark. Kicks to the corner. Left side, Siegfried for 3. Good. We told you they can shoot it. They made 13 threes against Quincy Notre Dame. And they tie their largest lead of the afternoon. And 8-5 lead. Rio into the front court for the Sakis. Works it out to Klatt. Around to Tom Haven now on the right side, his first touch. To Personette, right back to Tom Haven, the sophomore guard. 3:39 left in the first. 3 3-point shooters out there, really 4 if you count Personette now for Pittsfield, trying to help break the zone open a bit. Tom Haven with the basketball right wing. Looked in the middle, wasn't open, now on top Personette. Skips it over the top of the defense, it goes to Scranton, now Real left side. 8-5 West Hancock with the advantage, 3:20 to play in the first. Scranton to Tom Haven right wing. He'll dribble it out top. Looks for the opening, gotta have somebody break free, that's Personette. Left side Real. Klatt's been in the lane for a while. Got it out of there. Now the ball tipped, run down by Tom Have. Passes to Klatt in the lane, stripped on the way up. Secured though by Personette. Right side Tom Have rises, fires a three, no good. And the rebound will go out of bounds. Sakis are 1 of 4 from 3 to start this contest. 4 of their 5 shots have come from the perimeter. West Hancock will have the ball, trying to expand on what is their biggest lead of the day, this 3-point lead. Titans are shooting 100% from the floor. 2:49 to play in the first. Lemaire with the basketball, works it right side to Himes. He'll let it fly from downtown. It's no good, but the rebound pulled down by Jocko, his third. First on the offensive side. Top of the key, Gerhardt. Gives it off to Siegfried. To Lemaire out front. Thought about the three, now puts it on the deck of the 2:32 mark. Gerhardt, little weave out top, and they'll call a travel on the man in Siegfried as he kind of hopped into the shot. Second turnover. Here comes Jess Hayden in for Pittsfield. He replaces Carter Klatt. 2:28 to play in the first. Saki's down by 3. They'll have the basketball as Scranton gets it in the backcourt. Throws it to Tom Have into the front court now. On the right side to Hayden, the 6'4 senior with his first touch. Scranton back in the corner, Tom Have. Down low, Hayden. Gives it out to Rio. Catches, fires a 3 in rhythm, no good. He's 0 for 3 from 3. Ball goes out of bounds on the rebound. And it'll be West Hancock basketball. A lot of threes for the Sakis, and I understand that West Hancock playing a zone, but 5 of their first 6 shots have been 3-pointers. Lemaire into the front court. Works it on the right side. Siegfried, 3 ball on the way off the iron. Tom have had the board for a moment, but it's taken out of his hands by Gerhardt. Now put back up and good by Jocko. And West Hancock has a 5-point lead as they get yet another offensive rebound and lead 10-5. Timeout Brad Tomei will pause as well. 1:58 to play in the first.
When it comes to managing your propane needs, no one is more qualified than the propane specialists at Prairie Land FS. Our knowledge and expertise come through with a wide range of flexible programs that will save you time and money while ensuring the comfort and safety of your family. Prairie Land FS is locally owned and operated. We proudly serve our neighbors like you with 24/7 service, making sure you are safe and comfortable all year long. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice.
West Hancock, the early 10-5 advantage, 1:58 to play in the first on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Titans are 3 of 5 from the field. They've gotten 3 offensive rebounds as well, and have limited Pittsfield to just 5 points. Personette has the ball now, knocked out of bounds by the strong hands of Alec Himes. Himes stands about 6'2". Scranton to trigger here on the baseline for Pittsfield. 1:48 to play in the first. Hayden out to Nolan Daniel, who's checked in for the first time. Daniel, the 5'7 junior. He'll work a pass and stolen away. Picked out of there by Lemaire. Lemaire, Larceny, layup other end, no good. And the rebound to Tom Have, his first of the afternoon. Saki's dodge a bullet there. Take good care of it. They have 2 turnovers here in the first quarter. And now a ball knocked out of bounds by Lemaire. It's an aggressive zone for West Hancock, that's for sure. Ball out of bounds on the sideline. Tom Have, the man to throw it in. Looking, has Hayden right in front of him, throws it to him. Gets it out to Daniel. Now to Scranton. Looks to Daniel. Daniel will put it on the deck a couple of times now. Tries to split the defense. Right side Scranton. He'll fire away from downtown. Scranton's 2 for 2 from 3-point land and makes it a 10-8 contest. He's got 6 of the Saki's 8. 1:05 to play in the first. Into the front court, Himes. Dribble drive. Kicks right side. Siegfried. Good look 3 trying to answer. It's off mark this time, and the rebound down to Scranton is first. Saki's with a chance to tie or take the lead. Under a minute to play in the first. Nate Scranton with the basketball. Works it to Tom Have. Tom Have back to Scranton. Right side Personette. 45 ticks to play in the first. Still on the bounce is Personette. Left side Scranton. Dribble drive in. Pull up jumper off the mark. Rebound Personette. Tipped it up, won't go. And the rebound pulled in by Jocko. His fourth board already. Into the front court come the Titans, and they'll call Lemaire again for a carry. The third turnover by West Hancock allows Reel to check back in. He'll replace Daniel. 29.6 seconds to play in the first. 10-8 West Hancock with the lead. Pittsfield on the attack. A little loose pressure in the backcourt by Brian Gerhardt. West Hancock has not subbed yet in this contest. Scranton with it out between the circles. Patient with the basketball with 18 ticks to play in the first. Titans have the arrow right now in their favor, so they'll get the ball to start the second quarter, barring a tie-up in the next 10 seconds. On the right side, Reel. Works it out front to Scranton. Over to Tom Hay with 5. Skips it across the top. Scranton couldn't get free for 3. To Reel, top of the key. Good luck. It won't go. And after a quarter, it's West Hancock 10, Pittsfield 8. Second quarter play-by-play your way next.
Time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Carlson, and Brad Wellman. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Derek Harris, can help you build a strategy to help your finances keep up with your needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois for a face-to-fact appointment. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
After a quarter, West Hancock leads 10-8. Titans are 3 of 7 from the floor, missed their last 4 shots, 42.8%. Sakis are 2 of 10 from the floor, including just 2 of 7 from 3. Titans have the basketball to start the second quarter. Lemaire is out there along with Himes, Jocko, Gerhardt, and the fifth man is Gage Scott, who's checked in, the 6-foot sophomore. Here's a drive in by Lemaire. Kicks it out top. A 3 by Gerhardt is good. And the Titans with a good start to the second quarter. Gerhardt's got 7, and the lead is 5 for the second time this afternoon. 13-8 advantage for the Titans. Saki's Reel with it on the left side. He'll work it down low to Scranton. Got free underneath. Missed the bunny, though. And the rebound again to Luke Jocko, his 5th already. Scranton had a good look, just shot it too hard off the window. Lemaire with the basketball out front. 7:19 to play in the half. 13-8. Titans have the advantage. Himes puts it on the deck. Looks on the left side. Gerhardt left alone for a second. Now he'll put it on the dribble. The Himes out top. Himes try to bully his way in a little bit against Reel. Throws up an off-balance shot, and over the back on the rebound is Luke Jocko. Jocko will pick up his second foul, just the second team foul, but a big foul here as Jocko has 5 rebounds already on the day. That will bring Lewis Siegfried into the game, the 6-foot freshman. He sets down Jocko. So we've seen Isaac Siegfried, now Lewis Siegfried in for the Titans. 7:03 to play in the half. Ballinger into the front court for the Sakis. It's the original starters for Pittsfield. Stout gets it right side. Ballinger out top, Reel. Lob pass down to Klatt. Had trouble with the catch, and it is loose and turned over. Third turnover by the Sakis. Into the front court, Himes brings the basketball. Gets it to Lemaire. On the right side now, Scott. Back out to Lemaire. He looks to the bench for the play call for West Hancock. 6:38 to play in the second. Lemaire works off of the screen. Looking for the shooter. Now it goes out top to Himes. Left wing Gerhardt, who's got 7 points of his team's 13. Back to Lemaire. He'll put it on the deck. Looks to the bench again for a play call. Trying to work his way in. A little off-balance free throw line jumper, no good. And Bobby Stout gets the board on the miss for the Sakis. Scranton into the front court, Reel left side. Free throw line, Klatt. Pittsfield trying to find the mark here in the second quarter. Reel with it, who got some good looks in that first quarter of play, just couldn't knock him down. Now Klatt has it knocked loose for a moment, run down by the Sakis. Stout underneath, gets caught down low and turns it over. 4th turnover on Pittsfield. Into the front court, Lemaire. Dribbles, kicks, left side, Gerhardt, wide open 3, it's no good. Rebound on the offensive side to Gage Scott, and yet another second chance, and it's Lemaire for a 3, no good. And Marco Ballinger gets the board for Pittsfield. West Hancock was shooting like they have been. This game would be over by now. The Sakis failing to put a butt on somebody and box out. Ballinger with it. Down on the baseline. Stout nearly lost it out of bounds. He's got to do something with it there, close to 5. Now puts it on the deck. Throws a pass across, and it's stolen away by Scott. 5th turnover, and then Reel with the foul, his first, team first. Tomei will check back in for Pittsfield, it looks like, along with Personette. They replace Ballinger and Stout. 5:26 left in the half. 13-8 is the West Hancock lead. Titans looking to shoot for their largest lead of the afternoon. They've had a 5-point lead twice now. On the right side with it is Scott. Works it down low. Himes free underneath. Shot no good. Rebound pulled in by Personette, his second. Tomei to Scranton. 5:11 to play in the half. Sockies need a basket. Down low Personette. Gets it on the short corner to Scranton. Left side Rio. Short corner Personette. Good look. Knocks it down from the baseline. Keller Personette's got his first 2. And Pittsfield's first points of the quarter come with 4:59 to play in the quarter. But they're only down by 3. So a defensive battle here in this contest, some would call it. Others would say maybe poor shooting. Siegfried to Himes. He'll put it on the deck. Now to Lemaire left side. Lemaire kind of the guy that makes them go, this 5'11 senior. 4:35 to play in the half. He will try the little dribble drive in. Pass down low, stolen away by Tomei. Turnover number 4 by the Titans. Into the front court, Reel on the run out for Pittsfield. Works it free throw line, Klatt. Left side, Scranton. 3-ball on the way, good again. Scranton on fire from downtown, his 3rd triple. And this game's tied at 13 points apiece. 3rd tie of the afternoon. 4:10 left in the half. Lemaire hands it off on the right side to Scott. Scott picks up the dribble, now to Gerhardt. Free throw line. Left side it goes to Scott once again. Out top, Himes. Gets it to Lemaire. Gets an open look for his man and Scott. 3-ball no good. Rebound fought for. A battle for it there, and that battle won by Lewis Siegfried, the freshman. Here's a drive in by Lemaire. Kicks it out left side. Scott, dribble drive of the paint, and he's bumped and fouled by one of the Sockies on the floor. It'll be Titans ball out of bounds underneath. 3:41 to play in the half, with the foul whistled on Tomei, his first, team second. Back into the game, Isaac Siegfried. He will sit down Lemaire. Klatt takes a chair as Caden Anstedt checks in for the first time for the Sockies, the 6'2 junior. Inbounds pass comes to Himes. They'll work it out top to Siegfried. That's Lewis Siegfried. He and Isaac both on the floor. Isaac Siegfried now right side. He'll fire away from downtown and finds the mark from behind the arc, his second. He's got 6 and makes it 16-13. Titans. 3:24 to play in the half. Personette, right side, Rio. Good look, 3 to tie, and it's good. TJ Rio finds the mark from downtown, and we're tied at 16. Back and forth they go here in the second quarter at Foschel Gym. These two teams squaring off here in postseason play. Himes to Isaac Siegfried on the dribble. Left side, Gerhardt. Works off the little rub screen. Right side ball tipped and saved in by Personette. Stolen away by the Sockies. 5th turnover by West Hancock. Pittsfield with a chance to take their first lead now. Tied at 16, 2:50 to play in the half. Tomei with it to Rio left side. Baseline it goes to Personette. He'll put it on the deck. Turn, fake, shoot, and score. Keller Personette with his first 2, and the Sockies have their first lead of the afternoon. This 2-point lead, 18-16 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. 2:30 left in the half. Isaac Siegfried, left side to Gerhardt. Looks out front to Himes. Himes wants the guard to come get it. Now he just says, no, I'll just put it on the deck myself. Tries to drive in against Anstedt. Takes him to school a little bit. Shot up no good. And a foul on Anstedt. Anstedt's first, team third. And Himes to the free throw line. He's a big, strong kid. He is Alec Himes, and just a junior. And he'll shoot 2 shots. Himes in the afternoon is 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Has a single point. His first free throw is good. Bowlers Universe, they're open Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Fridays to midnight, Saturdays 4 to midnight. They have a great menu for you to choose from. They also have a great lineup of craft beers. Check it out at Bowlers Universe in Pittsfield. Back into the contest, Colin Lemaire. Kids like him don't take a long break, do they? Second one on the way is also good by Himes. He's 3 of 4 from there now, has 3 points, and it's not in the game at 18 points apiece. 2:17 to play in the half, our 5th tie of the afternoon. Nolan Daniel back in for Pittsfield as Rio is going to get a breather. Free throw line, Anstedt. Looks right side, Tomei. Down low to Personette. In the middle of the Anstedt. Shot up in the lane. Good. And Anstead with his first two, back to that 2-point Pittsfield lead, 20-18. Just under 2 to play in the second quarter. Himes with the basketball, trying to impose his will a little bit to Lemaire. Look back door, wasn't open this time. Now gets a free throw line off to Lewis Siegfried. Hands it off to Lemaire. Lemaire had trouble with the handle. Now between the circles to Himes at the 1:37 mark of the second quarter. He wants him to clear out, wants to go at Anstead again. It worked out well for him last time. Drives in. Now looking for an opening. Gets it out between the circles to Lemaire. Lemaire trying to go at the sophomore Tom Hayes. Spin move, fade away, Jay, no good. And on the rebound, put back up and in by Lewis Siegfried. His second offensive rebound, and the game's tied at 20. And West End got killing the Sakis on the offensive board. I mean, just killing them. Daniel, free throw line, Anstead. Lob over the top to Personette. Pass wasn't open, and it is stripped, but Daniel gets it back. Left side, Tom Hay for a three. It's off the back of the iron, and the rebound this time down to Lemaire. He'll take it into the front court. Kicks right side, Isaac. Siegfried, three, no good. Rebound, they're going to have an over the back here against one of the Titans, it looks like. Not a lot of fouls in this contest. This one against Gage Scott, his first, team third. Just 3 fouls against Pittsfield as well. And it'll be ball out of bounds length of the court to go for the Sakis with 48.5 seconds to play in the half. Game's tied at 20. Nate Scranton with it. He's got 9 points, 3 of 3 from 3 for Pittsfield in this first half. Gives it to Tom Abe left side. Free throw line, Carter Cladd as he checked back in to Personette. Out front, Scranton to Tom Abe as the man went flying by on the defense, and Scott, he's trying to create a little havoc out there. 27 seconds to play in the quarter. Game knotted at 20 in this regional quarterfinal. Tom Abe near the sideline. Out top the Scranton, now Rio on the right side of things. 18 ticks to play in the half. Can put it on the deck and does toward the right wing. Now 13 seconds. Gets it out top the Scranton with 10. Right side with it is Rio. Dribbles toward the top of the key. Looks for an opening. Personette, free throw line. Back to Rio for the three. It's too hard. Rebound underneath. Comes down to Himes. He'll launch it. Three-quarters court. It's good if it goes. It's off the rim. No good. And we've played a half of basketball action, and we take you to the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show, where Pittsfield and West Hancock are tied at 20 points apiece.
Pikeland Motors, located on the east side of the square in Pittsfield, is the place to go for your next new or used vehicle purchase. Plus, they have great service after the sale. Call Pikeland Motors at 285-2196. And after your trip to Pikeland with that new vehicle, head on down to the Riverbank in Florence. Great steak night every Thursday night. The drinks are cold, the food is hot at the Riverbank in Florence, on the banks of the Illinois River, and sometimes in it. Thanks to Doug Daniel and Riverbank and Pikeland Motors for sponsoring tonight's broadcast.
It's time to say Pepsi, please, at your local county market. Refreshment Services Pepsi and County Market, your best value for delicious drinks to get ready for every game. Stop by your local county market to pick up your favorite Pepsi products today. Stock up for your next family get-together. Refreshment Services Pepsi and County Market for the best price around on all your Pepsi products. You love them and they've got them at County Market. Stop by today and say Pepsi, please, at your local county market.
Welcome to the city of Pittsfield, a great place to call home or a great place to visit as a home away from home. With our many locally owned businesses, great variety of restaurants, historic sites, and recreational opportunities, there's truly something for everyone. While visiting, make sure to check out Lake Pittsfield for great fishing, boating, and camping opportunities, and check out the Disc Golf Course. Mayor Gary Mendenhall and the citizens of Pittsfield are excited to see you on your next visit to Pittsfield, Illinois.
Did you know that PCRE Real Estate and Auction now offers a full-service auction alternative? Farmland, residential real estate, commercial real estate, estates, guns, antiques, farm equipment, and commercial equipment are a few examples that the experienced auction team is ready to assist you with. Our team can make the auction experience less stressful and smooth. Check out our next auctions at our new auction location at 500 Piper Lane in Pittsfield, or call 217-430-2985 and speak with Jason Duke to learn more.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
Welcome back on the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular Halftime Show. A 20-20 tie here at the halftime break. Pittsfield and West Hancock in this regional quarterfinal. West Hancock led 10-8 after one quarter, so the Sockies with a 12-10 second quarter to have this game be tied at 20 points apiece here at the halftime break. West Hancock's had his lead as big as 5 2 times. Pittsfield's largest lead is just 2 points, and they've also led 2 times from that mark. Fouls in the contest, well, not very many, just 3 on Pittsfield. Reel, Tom Have, and Ansett all with the foul apiece. On the other side, West Hancock with 3 fouls, 2 of those on Luke Jocko, and a single on Gage Scott. Both teams turned the ball over 5 times in the first half. We've had 1 lead change, and we were tied at 3-5, 13, 16, 18, and 20 for a total of 6 first half ties. We'll take a look at team shooting percentages and individual scoring on the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular Halftime Show after this.
At U.S. Cellular, we believe you should get more of the latest 5G technology for less of your hard-earned money. Right now, get up to $1,200 off any 5G phone. The choice is yours. Any of our 5G phones with no trade-in or hidden fees. U.S. Cellular, America's locally grown wireless. Terms apply. See uscellular.com for details.
Come check out America's locally grown wireless at U.S. Cellular. Visit Carnes Communications, a U.S. Cellular authorized agent, located at 224 East Washington Street in Pittsfield.
Pike Feeds is a locally owned and operated feed mill in Pittsfield. We know and understand the passion you have for your livestock. That's why for the past 30 years, we've served our customers with quality products such as premixes, supplements, and complete feeds for multiple livestock species. Pike Feeds in-house nutritionists will create a nutritional program to ensure maximum performance of your operation. Stop by 1250 West Washington Street, Pittsfield, or call 217-285-5656.
This is Cammie and Joe. They are the sales force for Cascom Business and Residential Services. You may see them in your community, offering deals and services from Cascom. At Cascom, we understand your concerns about potential scams. Our courteous and professional sales team will always present identification when visiting with you. If for any reason you have questions or concerns, please contact us at 1-800-252-1799.
Thanks, and we'll be seeing you.
The Cottage Coffee and Soda Shop features all of your favorite specialty espresso drinks. Enjoy over 50 fabulous flavors of Lotus and try the new Soda Mixology with exciting flavor combinations added to your favorite Pepsi product. Come see us at the Cottage Coffee and Soda Shop today. The Rustic Market is a small town treasure. Come discover unique gifts, home decor, and a variety of specialty foods. Find fun clothes from size small to 3X and a personal stylist to outfit you from head to toe. And new merchandise weekly. Explore the Rustic Market today.
Back on the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular Halftime Show. Carnes Communications, your local U.S. Cellular agent in Pittsfield. For all your U.S. Cellular phone needs, accessories, and more, it's Carnes Communications. Stop by and see them at the corner of Jackson and Washington Street or call 217-285-5400. Pittsfield and West Hancock tied at 20 points apiece. Sockies led most recently. They shot 7 of 18 in the first half, 38.8%, but they were 5 of 8 from the floor in the second quarter. 4 of 11 from 3, 36.3%, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Nate Scranton leads the way with 9, 5 for TJ Reel, Keller Personette with 4, and Caden Anstead with 2. Carter Clapp, Marco Ballinger, Brennan Tomhave, Jess Hayden, and Bobby Stout played in the first half, but did not score. For West Hancock, they were 6 of 19 in the first half of play, just 3 of 12 in that second quarter, 31.5%, 3 of 11 from 3, 27%, and 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 75%. Led in scoring by Brian Gerhart with 7. Isaac Siegfried had 6. 3 points for Alec Himes, 2 for Colin Lemaire, and 2 for Lewis Siegfried. Gage Scott and Luke Jocko also played in the first half but failed to score. But the Titans with 5, call it 6, offensive rebounds in the first half and have capitalized on 3 of those. And Pittsfield will have to do a better job boxing out. Of course, West Hancock going to want to try to keep pounding that glass hard to grab some more of those offensive boards. It's tied at 20. Halftime stats brought to you in part by the Pike County Express, your local family-owned newspaper. They've been serving Pike County since 1991. Check them out each Wednesday on a newsstand near you. 20-all in this regional quarterfinal. Second half play-by-play your way next on Central Illinois Sports.
Welcome to Westtown Ford, serving Central and West Central Illinois. When you're shopping for a new vehicle, we believe you need a comfortable ambiance, dynamic selection of vehicles, competitive options for financing, and high-quality service to feel confident and stress-free throughout the car buying process. At Westtown Ford, you will find just that, a great selection of Ford models and a team that will make the process as smooth as possible. Westtown Ford Lincoln in Jacksonville, just 30 minutes away from high prices. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect. At Lanham Chiropractic, their mission is to ensure that they guide each patient to the possibility and enjoyment of a healthier you. Dr. Chris Lanham works together with each patient to identify the cause of the chiropractic issue and address it through chiropractic care, proper nutrition, and natural supplements, all while utilizing honest and trusting communication. If you're looking for a hands-on chiropractor who's proud to call this area home, call Dr. Chris Lanham at Lanham Chiropractic in Pittsfield at 217-285-6300. Together, we build. It's more than just a tagline at John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. It's our way of life. Our team is committed to building high-quality, custom-built commercial and residential facilities to fit the needs of your family or business. From design, new construction, renovation, and repairs, we have the expertise to turn your project into reality. Call us for a free quote at 217-248-6196. That's 248-6196. Or check us out on Facebook. John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. Together, we build.
We're ready for the second half. Two teams tied at 20. Pittsfield will have the basketball to start the second half of play with their original starters in Reel, Scranton, Stout, Ballinger, and Klatt. And this game tied at 20. Saki's had the most recent lead. Ready to roll here as Scranton's got the basketball. He'll work the pass left side to Stout. Out between the circles, Scranton to Reel. He'll try the lob down for Stout. Tipped it up, missed the shot. Rebound down to Bobby Stout, though, on the offensive side, and the Sakis will get a second chance opportunity here. A three up, no good from the top of the key, and the rebound out of bounds. It'll stay with Pittsfield again, so they'll get the third opportunity right here on this end of the court. 7:41 to play in the third, in a game that's tied at 20 points apiece. Scranton will be the man to throw it in. Gets it to Reel, left side. Down on the block to Klatt. Ballinger surveys the floor. Right side to Scranton. Scranton had 9 in the first half on 3 threes. To Reel, left side Ballinger. Klatt at the free throw line, looking to help distribute. Scranton. Out top Reel against the zone. To Ballinger, left side. He will put it on the deck now. Works off of the screen from Klatt. Dribbles to the middle of the defense. Reel right side Scranton. Patient on the offensive side is Pittsfield. Right side Scranton going to get a good look from 3. It's off the mark. And on the rebound, down with it is Isaac Siegfried. And he'll be fouled by Ballinger. Ballinger's first, team first, and ball to bounce to the Titans, length of the court to go. They have Himes out there along with Lemaire. Isaac Siegfried. Chaco, and the fifth man is Gerhardt. That's how they started the day as well. Looking to give us our second lead change of the afternoon. Left side Siegfried. They run him off the three-point line. Get it out between the circles to Lemaire. Lemaire to Siegfried left side. Puts up a 3 ball. It's good. Isaac Siegfried another 3. He's got 9 and puts the Titans back on top. 23-20. 6:40 to play in the third. On the Trash Queen scoreboard. Reel. Left side Scranton. Free throw line to Stout. Out top, Reel. He'll put it on the dribble right wing. Now has picked it up, needs some help. Somebody's got to break free. It goes all the way out to the half-court line now to Scranton. Reel. Stout at the free throw line. Looked for the lob, wasn't open. Back out top to Scranton. Free throw line Stout. He'll put it on the deck, drive the middle. Shot no good. Rebound loose and pulled in by Jocko. Jocko was in some foul trouble, but he's got 6 boards, but the ball stolen away from behind by Ballinger. Turnover number 6. Scranton doesn't have numbers, so he has to slow it down in the front court. 6 minutes to play in the third. 23-20 is the Titan advantage. Here's Scranton, left side 3. It's way off the mark, and it'll be Titan ball out of bounds. Scranton 0 for 3 here in the third quarter after not missing a 3 in the first half. Here's Personette back in. Ballinger sits down. Sakis are 4 of 14 from 3. West Hancock just 4 of 12. 5:50 to play in the third. A 3-point lead and the basketball for the Titans, shooting to tie or take their largest lead of the afternoon. Gerhardt to Siegfried. Lemaire right side. Quick pass to Himes. Himes will work off the screen from Jocko. Behind the back with it. Out front, Gerhardt to Lemaire. Extra pass left side goes to Siegfried. He'll put it on the dribble. Looking for the man down low in Jocko. Jocko wants to try to back down Stout. Shut down there on the defensive side. Out top now to Himes. 5:22 left in the third. Lemaire to Himes. Left side, Siegfried. Surveys the floor to Gerhardt. Right side, Himes. It goes to Lemaire on the right side. Puts it on the dribble. Top of the key. Wide open 3. Isaac Siegfried, no good. Rebound loose and saved in by Carter Clapp. His first board. Into the front court, Scranton with the basketball. Saki's down 3 with under 5 to play in the third. Here's a bad pass out top, stolen away. Turnover number 6 into the front court. Lemaire, layup up, no good, but the rebound down to Gerhardt. He'll put it up and in. Brian Gerhardt flew in to grab the board, and the Titans have tied their biggest lead once again. This 5-point lead for the third time today, 25-20. Klatt with it left side. Much like the first half, West Hancock is more aggressive on the boards than Pittsfield. Here's Personette, drives the lane, runner up, no good on a wild shot. Ball out of bounds though as 2 Titans fighting for the board. Goes off of them. Here's Nolan Hurt into the game for the first time for West Hancock, the 5'9" sophomore. The Sakis return Tom Have to the fray. Scranton to throw it in, gets it right side to Reel. 25-20, West Hancock leads Pittsfield. 4:20 to play in the third. The Trash Queen scoreboard. Trash Queen 217-320-4320. Scranton, good look 3, left side, good. Found that mark again from behind the arc. He's got 12 and cuts it down to a 2-point game. 25-23. Hurt on the right side to Siegfried. He's had the hot hand as of late. Tries to throw a pass down low, denied by Klatt. Right back to Siegfried though. Dribble drive in, stripped on the way up and stolen away. Turnover number 7 is Personette with the active hands to strip it out of his grasp. Gets it to Scranton. Fake the 3 from the volleyball line. 3:45 to play in the third. To Tom Have left wing. Free throw line Klatt. Reel. Scranton. Back to Reel out top. To Tom Have. Good recovery on the defensive side by the Titans. 3:35 left in the third. Nate Scranton, the senior, off of the screen from Klatt to Reel. He'll rise up, let it fly from downtown. No good. And the rebound down to Himes on the defensive side. Right side, Siegfried for another 3, no good. Personette with the rebound. These teams not afraid to shoot it. They've combined to shoot 33s in this contest. They've made 9. 3:09 to play in the third. Out top of it, Klatt, right side, Scranton, 3, lead, no good. And another rebound for Luke Jocko. He's a machine. He's got 7 boards. Into the front court with it is Siegfried. Out top, here's a 3 put up and no good by Jocko. And on the board, a foul going to be called against one of the Titans here. The official tells us that is called on Isaac Siegfried, his team first of the second half. There were only 6 fouls combined in the first half. Lemaire back in for West Hancock. Siegfried sits down. Klatt takes a chair as Jess Hayden's back in for Pittsfield. 2:50 to play in the third. 25-23. West Hancock has the lead. Pittsfield has the basketball. Reel. Looking for Personette. Ball was tipped. Personette has his grasp on it though. Right side to Scranton. Between the circles to Reel. To Tom Have on the left side. Back out to Reel. Takes a single bounce of it to Tom Have. Reel. Right side Scranton. Down on the baseline Hayden. Throws it out top to Rio. To Tom Have. Inside it goes to Personette. Puts on a move in the paint. Kicks it back out. 3-ball Tom Have off the mark. Rebound tipped up, and it comes into the hands of Lemaire. He'll push it into the front court on the dribble. Works it off on the right side to Hurt. Hurt guarded there by Tom Have. A couple of sophomores playing against one another in this varsity regional quarterfinal. Under 2 to play in the third. 25-23 is the West Hancock lead. Been a low-scoring third quarter. Here's Lemaire. Left side it goes to Gerhardt. Puts it on the deck. Drives in. Kicks it top of the key. 3-ball Alec Himes. No good. TJ Rio goes and gets his second board of the day. Again, Pittsfield with a chance to tie or take a lead. Scranton left side. Between the circles, Tom Have, Personette, Scranton, 3-ball, good. Nothing but the bottom of the net for the senior. He's got 15, and Pittsfield retakes the lead. A third lead change, 26-25 Pittsfield. Hurt with the basketball, leaves it to Himes. Himes will try to muscle his way in, puts up a floater, counted and one. A strong take to the hoop by Alec Himes. He's got 5, and he'll go to the free throw line as he's fouled by Personette. Personette's first, team second, and West Hancock back on top now, 27-26 as its lead change number 4. Himes is 3 of 4 from the free throw line, has 5 points. His free throw on the way is good as it crawled on through and makes it 28-26 Titans with 1:13 to play in the third. Tom Have with the basketball for the Sockies, down by 2. Gets it to Daniel. Nolan Daniel, the junior, to Tom Have, the sophomore. Toward the right side of things. Had trouble with the dribble. Now he'll fire away from 3, and it's good. Tom Have tickles the twine from 19-9 and gives Pittsfield a 29-28 advantage. Here come the Titans quickly the other way. Scott gives it to Himes. I've been impressed with this kid. He can really do a lot. 40 seconds to play in the third. Scott now has picked it up. Free throw line off to Jocko. Jocko in the middle of the mess there. Gets it to Scott. Drives his way in. Traveled, no call. Gets it to Himes. Ball knocked out of bounds. Saved. Tried to save it at Gerhardt. Going hard into the crowd. It'll be a turnover on the Titans. Their 8th. 29.6 seconds to play in the third. 29-28 Pittsfield. They've got the basketball here and a 1-point lead. In the waning seconds of this third quarter. Scranton with Gerhardt on him in the backcourt. Right side to Tom Have. Free throw line. Hayden right through his hands and turned over. 7th turnover on the Sockies and an unforced error. Into the front court. Gerhardt on the dribble. Drives. Floater up. It's no good. Rebound underneath. Jocko puts it up and in. Luke Jocko another board. His first 2 points of the contest makes it 30-29 Titans. Scranton with the basketball with 3. 2 looking for an opening. He'll put up a heave at the buzzer. It's no good. And we head to the fourth with West Hancock leading by 1, 30-29. Fourth quarter play-by-play your way after this.
Where do you go before the game, during the game, or after the game? It's Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point. They invite you to stop by after the game tonight. They'll have a limited menu of food for 30 minutes after the game. Join them on Mondays 4 to 11, kitchen open till 9. Closed Tuesdays. Wednesdays they feature smoked meat. Try the wings, the best around. For a cold drink and great food, it's Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point on the south side of the track. Stop by before the game, during the game, or after the game at Jersey's in Camp Point. Griffin Signs in Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy. Griffin Signs in Time is a full-service sign company that can complete any project from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the right direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition to potential customers. Put the right sign in your customer's mind with Griffin Signs in Time. Quincy, call 217-228-7470.
Ready to start the fourth quarter. It's 30-29 West Hancock. Titans will get the basketball to start the final quarter. They are shooting 10 of 29 from the floor, 4 of 16 from 3 for 25%, and 4 of 5 from the free throw line, 80%. Pittsfield is 10 of 31 from the floor, 7 of 21 from 3, and 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Titans with the basketball up by 1 to start this final quarter as Lemaire has it on the bounce. Brings it across against the man-to-man of Ballinger. Left side, Himes. He'll put it on the dribble. Gets to the baseline. Ball tipped and out of bounds. It'll stay with the Titans underneath. Just underway in the final quarter. West Hancock won that quarter 10-9 to have this 1-point lead. Underneath Lemaire to throw it in for West Hancock. Works it on the right side, Isaac Siegfried. This is not the shooting West Hancock's had as of late. They made 13 threes against Quincy Notre Dame, 14 in the game before that. Here they have a near turnover on the floor after it's Scranton running it down. Gerhardt outside, left side, Siegfried three, and it's good. That's their 5th three of the day, though, and enough to give them a 4-point lead, 33-29. What I'm saying is if they'd have been shooting it well, they could be well in the lead in this one, but they have a 4-point lead as it is. 7:20 left in this contest on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Rio with the basketball. Gives it up free throw line to Klatt, who's just not been involved offensively much on the scoring side for the Sockies. In fact, no points and just 1 rebound for Carter today. Out top Rio, a good look from 3. It's no good. And coming down with the board was Lemaire, his 3rd. A 4-point lead for West Hancock in the basketball. Just under 7 minutes left on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Lemaire, right side to Gerhardt. A single dribble of it. It goes out top on the right side to Himes. Gives it to Lemaire. Lemaire, dribble drive, off the window, in for 2. Colin Lemaire with 4. And West Hancock has their biggest lead of the day. This 6-point advantage. Timeout on the court by the Sockies. We'll pause as well. 6:38 left, 35-29, Titans on top. Back after this.
1921, Farmers State Bank of Camp Point has been a vital part of our community's history. We are proud of our growth, our community leadership, and our success, which is only possible because of all those who shared this journey with us. We are grateful to the generations of loyal customers, families, businesses, employees, officers, and directors who have shaped not only our story, but our entire communities. Thank you. We look forward to serving you and your future generations for the next 100 years. Farmers State Bank and Camp Point. Together, we are a strong, united community.
Logan Ag is now in its 60th year. That's almost as old as Grampy.
That's right, boys, and we continue to provide
quality products at competitive prices
with service that exceeds customer expectations. Logan Agri Service,
serving agriculture since 1962.
6 minutes, 38 seconds left. 35-29, West Hancock with the lead over Pittsfield. And the Sockies called the timeout, their 2nd of the game. They'll have the ball length of the court to go down 6. It's the largest deficit they've faced yet today. Scranton brings it into the front court for Pittsfield. He'll work the little dribble to the free throw line. Floater up good by Scranton. Another 2. He's got 17. Trying to give the Sockies some life here in this 4th quarter. 35-31. Lemaire with it for the Titans. Looks on the left wing to Siegfried. Out between the circles it goes to Lemaire. Lemaire with the dribble. Drives to the free throw line. Kicks it back out to Gerhardt. He'll try the little drive from the corner. Left side Siegfried. Floater in the lane. Good. Isaac Siegfried another 2 on the answer. He's got 14. The lead is back to 6. Scranton. Right side Reel. Works off of the screen from Klatt. Real shot from the top of the key now. It's no good. He's been off the mark most of the day. Klatt with the offensive board, though. He'll put it back up and in for his first 2 points. And cuts it down to a 37-33 contest. If you're Pittsfield, though, you can't trade baskets here. You're down. Skipped across the top. Siegfried to Himes. Dribble drive in. Travel. Turnover on the Titans is their 9th. 5:26 left in this one. Damon Emmerich at Great Rivers Bank here to help you with your next auto, residential, or commercial loan need. Call Damon 285-4404. Sockies down 4 on the attack. 5:20 to play. Scranton off of the screen from Reel. Has it at the top of the key to Reel on the right side. The Klatt turns and faces. Now puts it on a single dribble. Gets it to Scranton. Left side Tomhave. Tomhave works out of that spot to Scranton. A single bounce for the Tomhave left side to Personette in the corner. Out top Scranton. Under 5 to play. Dribbles toward the top of the key. Gets it to Rio. Baseline Personette. Shot up and good. Keller Personette was 6, and it's down to a 2-point game. 37-35 for 40 to play. Lemaire hands it off to Siegfried. Siegfried open for a 3, too hard. Rebound over the back is Jocko. Jeff Dahl doesn't agree, but Jocko will pick up his third, team second of the second half. It'll be Saki ball, length of the court to go. Down by 2. Jeff Dahl fired up. First time we've really seen him stand up off the bench today. Tomei with the basketball to the front court. Has a top of the key for the 3 in the lead. It's way off the mark. Doesn't touch anything, and the rebound down to Siegfried, his second. Didn't touch any part of the rim anyway. It hit the backboard. 4:11 to play. Lemaire with it for West Hancock. Guarded by Scranton. Works free. Has the ball knocked loose, stolen away. Turnover number 10. Scranton brings it across, full steam ahead. Right side, Reel. He'll throw it free throw line to Klatt. Attacks the middle. Kicks left side. Tom Have 3. Good! This time from downtown, Brennan Tom Have with 6. And the Sakis lead 38-37. That's guts for a sophomore to come back with a shot like that after missing it as badly as he had the time before. 3:38 to play, a 1-point Saki lead. Left side, Himes for the 3 in the lead. It's an air ball. Rebound, Reel saves it in and kept it alive for the Sakis. His third rebound of the day. A 1-point lead for the home team here. 3:25 left. Scranton into the front court. Out of a double team, threw it to Tomei. Took his eye off of it, and it's stolen away. Turnover number 8 by Pittsfield. Just their third of the second half, but a costly one. Gives West Hancock a chance to take the lead again, and a timeout by the Titans. We will pause as well. 3:13 left, 38-37. Saki's on top. Back after this full timeout.
PCRE Real Estate and Auction is your #1 resource for buying or selling real estate in West Central Illinois. With 2 office locations, one in Pike County and the other in Calhoun County, PCRE Real Estate and Auction is the place to go when you're looking to buy or sell farmland, recreational and hunting land, residential or commercial property. See our current listings at PCRERealestate.com or call us at 217-285-5800 for PCRE Real Estate and Auction.
Helena Agra of Camp Point, Illinois is a proud sponsor of the broadcast of Camp Point Central football. For all your seed, fertilizer, and ag chemical needs, the experts at Helena Agra, Brian Obert, Dustin Roskamp, are the guys to call. Let them show you the best seed, fertilizer, and ag chemicals to make your farming operation a success. Call 217-593-7761. That's 217-593-7761 for Helena Agra. Helena Agra says, go Panthers!
3:13 left in the contest on the Trash Queen scoreboard. 38-37. Pittsfield has the advantage. West Hancock has the basketball, trying to retake the lead. And a game that's seen 6 ties and 7 lead changes. Jeff Dahl took the timeout, first of the day by the Titans. Lemaire with the basketball, left side Siegfried. Works it down on the post to Himes, trying to muscle up against Personette. Shot up no good. Rebound down to Carter Klatt for the Sakis, his third. To Tom Have, a 1-point lead, trying to shoot for their biggest of the day as their biggest lead has been just 2. Klatt, right side Reel. Surveys the floor, gets it out between the circles to Tom Have. Sir, please sit down. Left side Scranton, 2:44 left, and Scranton rolls his ankle and is grasping at it here and is in some pain. And you don't see this from Scranton ever. He gets called for a travel as he just had the foot slip out from under him. The 9th turnover by Pittsfield. He gets back up and says he is good to go. Nate says, you're not taking me out unless you pull this jersey off of here. Now, Doug Elwood says he has to come out of the game because the trainer looked at him. And so Daniel will come in for the Sakis. 2:42 left. They'll take a look at him, but you can bet your bottom dollar Scranton's not done in this one. 2:42 left. A chance for the Titans to retake a lead. He's already at the bench ready to check in. The kid's got guts. Lemaire with the basketball. Into the front court off of the screen from Jocko. Looking for an opening. Trying to find his man in Gerhardt on the right side. Back out top to Lemaire. Lemaire on the dribble drive to the rim and in for 2. Lemaire with 6 and West Hancock leads 39-38 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Turnover, or lead changer should say, number 8. Sakis need a timeout here and they'll get one. 2:15 left. 39-38, West Hancock on top of the Sakis. Scranton checks back in. We're back with you after this on Central Illinois Sports.
Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Dear Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dear Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dear Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwestergrain.com. Crime Stoppers of Pike County is a program designed to allow members of the community to provide anonymous information about criminal activity without fear of reprisal or reluctance to get involved. By utilizing Crime Stoppers, a person can provide crime-solving assistance, cash rewards available up to $1,000. Callers will receive a personal code which is used to pay cash rewards if their information leads to an arrest. See something, hear something, say something. 217-285-1500 to leave your tip. Be sure to check out our Facebook page.
2:15 left. 39-38 West Hancock on top. Pittsfield will have the basketball. Both teams with just 2 team fouls in this the second half, I should say. So I think you could see some more aggressive defensive play. Scranton's back in the game. He gets the ball to Reel on the right wing. Has it poked loose and lost out of bounds. That was Siegfried hounded him in the corner, and Reel lost it out of bounds off of his fingertips. Turnover number 10 by the Sockies. 2:03 left. 39-38, Titans have the lead and the basketball. If I'm Pittsfield, I'm up in the grill of the Titans right here. You've only got 2 fouls. Siegfried out top, Lemaire toward the free throw line. Left side, Siegfried. 1:50 left. I mean, you got to get up here. If you got to put him at the free throw line, you got to get up. Yeah, Tom Habe now will get a foul. It's just his second, just the third team foul. It's only the 6th of the game. There's no one in foul trouble. 0 foul trouble. Ballinger going to check back in. He'll sit Tom Habe down. 1:46 left. Himes will be the man to throw it in for the Titans. Throws in the backcourt to Lemaire. Lemaire guarded by Ballinger, 1:40 remaining. Ballinger went for the steal and gets called for the foul. It's his second, team 4th. This is not a bad play for the Sockies, though. Be aggressive. If you get a steal, you get a steal. If you get a foul, who cares? 1:41 left. Himes to throw it in, does so in the backcourt. Ballinger kind of ran through a screen, it looked like, possibly. Here's a ball out to Himes, and he's fouled by Personette. Personette's second, team 5th. And the West Hancock fans are fired up about something down here. 1:32 left, 39-38 Titans. Himes will be the man to throw it in. And on the inbounds play, a foul going to be called against Ballinger. It's Ballinger's third, team 6th. They got him right where they wanted him. Built up some fouls. Here comes Tom Habe back in. Ballinger sits down. Did his job. 1:32 left. The hell you think's going to happen, folks? They're trying to foul. Lemaire in the backcourt. Gets it across to Himes. Now to Gerhardt on the right side. Waits for Lemaire to come across. 1:25 remaining. 39-38 the advantage for West Hancock. They've got the basketball. Lemaire. Spin move. Works it right side. Siegfried. Run off the three-point line. Dribble drive in. Left-hand layup good. Isaac Siegfried another 2. He's got 16. And the Titans lead 41-38 with 1 minute and 8 seconds left. Right side Reel. Works on the baseline. Personette. Over to Tom Habe for the 3 and the tie. In and out. No good. Rebound pulled down by Himes. His second. And then he throws it away. Throws it out of bounds in an unforced turnover. The 11th on the Titans. 56.5 seconds left, 41-38. The lead for West Hancock on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Tom Habe to throw it in, gets it to Reel. Under a minute to play in this regional quarterfinal. Tom Habe down low, Klatt, up, under, missed it. Rebound loose, Personette on the floor after it. Saves it alive to Tom Habe. Now there's a battle for it, and this will be whose basketball? It's going to be West Hancock basketball. They say it went off at Tom Habe last. 44.9 seconds left, and West Hancock wants a timeout. They've got a 3-point lead. They'll also have the basketball when we come back.
The caring and experienced professionals at Hamilton Funeral Homes are here to support you through this difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on us to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and we'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. You're welcome to call us at any time of the day, any day of the week. Visit our funeral home in person or on the web at hamiltonfuneralhome.com. Call 217-593-6517.
44.9 seconds left. 41-38 is the West Hancock lead. Titans will have the basketball coming out of the timeout. Pike County Concrete, if you need concrete for your next job or project, give Pike County Concrete a call, 217-285-5548, with locations in Pittsfield and Jacksonville. Sakis have 6 team fouls, just 2 against the Titans in the second half. Nobody with 3 on the floor right now. Well, now Ballinger checks back in. He does have 3 fouls, so he's back in there. But the Sakis have some guys in to put them at the free throw line. Fans are fired up all around. 44.9 seconds left. Inbounds pass in the backcourt to Lemaire. He's out of a double team to Himes. Over it goes to Gerhardt. I think they'd like to foul him. Now to Himes into the front court, and he'll be fouled by Scranton with 36.1 seconds left, and that'll be a 1-and-1. Scranton's first, team 7th. And Himes to the free throw line, where he is 4 of 5. Has 6 points, 36.1 seconds left. Tom Maven clap back in for Pittsfield. On the other side, we see Gage Scott return, sitting down Siegfried. Himes to the free throw line, has 3 points in both halves. His first free throw, the 1-and-1 on the way, is good. He'll get the bonus here, has 7 now, and makes it 42-38, so a 2-possession game with 36.1 seconds left. Himes with the second free throw, it's also good. Give him 8, and West Hancock wants the timeout. Titans have a 5-point lead, 43-38, 36.1 seconds left. Back after this.
Western Illinois Fellowship of Christian Athletes would like to get a huddle started in your community or get you involved as a booster in the huddles that are already in your community. Go to westernilfca.org. That's westernilfca.org to find out more, or give me a call at 217-473-5151. Western Illinois Fellowship of Christian Athletes, working to bring Jesus Christ into your lives and your students' lives in our area.
36.1 seconds left, 43-38 advantage West Hancock on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Sakis will have the ball length of the court to go. West Hancock took the timeout. They have 3 remaining. Pittsfield with 2 remaining timeouts. Possession arrow, should there be a tie-up, would go Pittsfield's direction. West Hancock with just 2 team fouls, so I wouldn't be surprised to see them play overly aggressive on the defensive side. Scranton with it on the right wing. In the corner to Personette. Down by 5 are the Sakis. Personette has picked up the bounce. Looks to Scranton in the lane. Left-hand runner-up is good. Scranton another 2. He's got 19. And the Sakis call a timeout. Down to a 3-point game, 43-40 with 20.7 seconds left. And we'll keep it right here. Remind you about Real Net and Twine, located just north of Pittsfield, across from the airport. Real Net and Twine is your local headquarters for concrete, lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, and much, much more. Stop by and see Rick and Tracy Real, or call 217-285-5013 for Real Net and Twine. Also, Waters Concrete. Tim Waters offers quality concrete for your new builds, driveways, sidewalks, decorative patios, anything with concrete. It's Waters Concrete, ready to serve you. Call 309-252-1052. Pittsfield's down to a single timeout. 2 left for the Titans. 20.7 seconds remaining in a 3-point game. West Hancock will have the ball length of the court to go after the make by Scranton. He's got 19 points, 10 here in the second half. 1-and-1 for the Titans on the next Saki fouls. There have just been 7 fouls whistled on Pittsfield, just 2 on West Hancock. It'll be out of bounds on the far baseline. They could run the baseline, and Alec Himes will be the man to throw it in. He's really been the only man to shoot very many free throws. In fact, he's shot all 7, and he's 6 of 7. He might want to foul somebody else. Himes gets the ball into Lemaire. Back to Himes in the backcourt to Lemaire. And he calls a timeout with 16.6 seconds left, and he'll be in a tough spot in the corner over there. 16.6 seconds remaining, and both teams now down to a single timeout. Winner of this game plays Pleasant Plains at 6 o'clock on a Wednesday night. See the Cardinals coaches in attendance here today, scouting out this contest. Our scoreboard sponsor, as they have been all year and for multiple years, is Trash Queen, serving Pike, Adams, Scott, and Morgan counties. With residential, commercial, and roll-off services, they offer 10-yard, 15-yard, and 20-yard roll-off containers. Call 217-320-4320 for Trash Queen. West Hancock can throw it in from the sideline, right in front of the Saki student section. This is where you need to do your job as a student section and make it difficult. They cannot move anywhere. It's got to be a stationary point now. And again, both teams just down to a single timeout. Himes will be the man to throw it in. He looks, he'll throw a pass. Gerhardt runs it down. Daniel trying to foul him and does with 13.9 seconds left. Nolan Daniels first, team 8th. And to the free throw line, Brian Gerhardt. His first free throw attempts of the day, has 9 points. And he'll shoot the one in bonus with 13.9 seconds left. A make on the first makes it a 2-possession game once again. A miss if you're Pittsfield, you have to box out. Back into the contest for the Titans, Gage Scott. He replaces Siegfried. 13.9 seconds remaining. Gerhardt at the free throw line for the first time on the afternoon. And his first free throw is up and in and out, no good. Rebound run down by the Saki Scranton. We're underway here with 10 seconds left. You could foul if you're West Hancock. 9.5 seconds remaining. And if I'm the Titans, I am fouling every time Pittsfield gets the ball at this point. Just 2 team fouls in 9.5 seconds left. If you're the Sakis, you have to be cognizant of that fact and try to get a shot up here and see if you can't buy a call from the official. 9.5 seconds left. And Pittsfield took their final timeout. And with 9.5 seconds left, their season hangs in the balance here. 43-40, West Hancock with the advantage. Just 2 team fouls again by the Titans. And I think as soon as Pittsfield gets it in, they'll try to foul. 3-point game. Sakis are out of timeouts. TJ Reel will be the man to throw it in. Reel looks for an opening. He'll get it into Scranton. They're not fouling yet. Scranton with the basketball with 7. Scranton with it. Left side, Tom Hay for a 3. It's blocked out of bounds with 1.6 seconds left. Sakis will have one more chance. I can't believe West Hancock didn't foul. The fans in the stands to our right can't either. Saki's got to go with their best play right here. 1.6 seconds left. Clapp, Scranton, 3 on the way for the tie. Off the iron, no good. And West Hancock survives and advances in this one, moving to 13 and 15 on the season. Saki's in the year at 12 and 12. We take you to the postgame show. It's presented by Illini Community Hospital, where since 1942, Illini Community Hospital has been serving our community with high-quality medical care close to home. Learn more about their services by visiting IlliniHospital.org.
Illini Community Hospital is committed to providing high-quality specialty care close to home. We are pleased to welcome Dr. William Severino, urologist, and Dr. Mark Mount, ear, nose, and throat physician, to the consulting physician clinic team at the Castile Center. Specialty care is also provided for orthopedics, cardiology, podiatry, obstetrics, oncology, and more. Learn more by visiting IlliniHospital.org or call 217-285-2113, extension 3950 to schedule an appointment.
Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate, or visit us online at GoBestSystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today. B&R Heating and Cooling HVAC service is the best local choice. Phone 217-285-2856. They offer all types of HVAC services on all units. B&R can also service commercial refrigeration units, freezers, coolers. B&R Heating and Cooling HVAC service. If you're not, they make you cool. Right now as we head to winter, get your heating units checked out. 285-2856. B&R Heating and Cooling in Pittsfield. We hope you've experienced Castiles in Pittsfield sometime in your life. If not, they're just west of the square in Pittsfield. Castiles has top quality paints and home decorative ideas, plus a great selection of greeting cards, ladies' clothing, many great gift ideas, wedding registration, and more. Castiles is a one-stop, fantastic place for you to shop. Why don't you stop by Castiles today, west of the square in Pittsfield? You'll want to stop by soon and often at Castiles. Abney Home Improvement is a family-owned company with Christian values. We have a passion for helping our customers find the best products at a great price. We understand making a large purchase of windows and doors for your home is a big investment. Our mission is to be completely upfront with you. We have built our business on trust and reputation. We depend on our customers to refer us to friends and family for their home improvement needs. Call 573-221-0886. We finish what we start with quality for you. Abney Home Improvement's 100% satisfaction is what we build our business on.
Back with you on the Illini Community Hospital postgame show. Vital on this one, a 43-40 win for West Hancock over Pittsfield. Titans improved to 13-15 on the year. The Sockies bow out on the season at 12-12. West Hancock led 10-8 after one. The game was tied at 20 at halftime. A 1-point West Hancock lead after three. And they win this one down the stretch 43-40. A little perplexed still that they did not foul the Sockies with 9.5 seconds left and just two fouls. Pittsfield didn't really get a good look either, though. Tom Ave with a three that was blocked from the corner, and Scranton with kind of a heave toward the rim that actually hit off the iron but did not fall through. And the Sockies finished their season here. Pittsfield shot 15 of 43, 34.8%, 8 of 28 from three, but just 1 of 7 from three in the final quarter, 28.5%. And they were 2 of 2 from the free throw line on the day. Nate Scranton with 19 points to lead the way for the Sockies. Personette was 6. Reel had 5. Tom Have had 6. And then 2 apiece for Klatt and Anstedt for Pittsfield. For West Hancock, they shot 15 of 37, 40.5%, 5 of 19 from 3, way off what they've been shooting recently. 26% and 6 of 8 from the free throw line, 75%. Isaac Siegfried led the way with 16 points. Brian Gerhardt with 9. Alec Himes with 8, including 6 of 7 from the free throw line. Colin Lemaire had 6 and 2 points for Louis Siegfried and Luke Jocko, who also pulled in 8 rebounds on the day for the Titans. It's the Illini Community Hospital postgame show. Illini is proud to have Drs. Barry Wearies and Dr. Dar Lutz visiting at their consulting physician clinic, providing orthopedic care close to home. Learn more at IlliniHospital.org. We pause for a break here on the postgame show. We will talk with Saukey head coach Brad Tomave and also name our player of the game, presented by Edward Jones Financial Advisor Derek Harris. Yet to come your way here on the postgame show on Central Illinois Sports.
Time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Carlson, and Brad Wellman. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
Pikeland Motors, located on the east side of the square in Pittsfield, is the place to go for your next new or used vehicle purchase. Plus, they have great service after the sale. Call Pikeland Motors at 285-2196. And after your trip to Pikeland with that new vehicle, head on down to the Riverbank in Florence. Great steak night every Thursday night. The drinks are cold, the food is hot at the Riverbank in Florence, on the banks of the Illinois River, and sometimes in it. Thanks to Doug Daniel and Riverbank and Pikeland Motors for sponsoring tonight's broadcast.
It's time to say Pepsi, please, at your local county market. Refreshment Services Pepsi and County Market, your best value for delicious drinks to get ready for every game. Stop by your local county market to pick up your favorite Pepsi products today. Stock up for your next family get-together. Refreshment Services Pepsi and County Market for the best price around on all your Pepsi products. You love them and they've got them at County Market. Stop by today and say, Pepsi, please, at your local County Market.
Welcome to the city of Pittsfield, a great place to call home or a great place to visit as a home away from home. With our many locally owned businesses, great variety of restaurants, historic sites, and recreational opportunities, there's truly something for everyone. While visiting, make sure to check out Lake Pittsfield for great fishing, boating, and camping opportunities, and check out the Disc Golf Course. Mayor Gary Mendenhall and the citizens of Pittsfield are excited to see you on your next visit to Pittsfield, Illinois.
Did you know that PCRE Real Estate and Auction now offers a full-service auction alternative? Farmland, residential real estate, commercial real estate, estates, guns, antiques, farm equipment, and commercial equipment are a few examples that the experienced auction team is ready to assist you with. Our team can make the auction experience less stressful and smooth. Check out our next auctions at our new auction location at 500 Piper Lane in Pittsfield, or call 217-430-2985 and speak with Jason Duke to learn more.
If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Derek Harris, can help you build a strategy to help your finances keep up with your needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois for a face-to-fact appointment. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
Back on the Illini Community Hospital postgame show, visiting with Saukee head coach Brad Tomei following a 43-40 loss here to West Hancock in the regional opener. And coach, you knew West Hancock had been playing really well coming into this game. They beat Quincy Notre Dame, played Southeastern to a 6-point game, took Camp Point Central to overtime. So this was by far not a team you were overlooking at all coming into this contest.
No, not by any means. They're explosive scorers on their offensive end, and put 4 guys out there that can shoot it. So you got to extend your defense, and then they're good at creating off the dribble and getting to the lane, which forces some help. So they're a nice club. They've got some nice pieces on that team to cause some mismatches, and they can get hot. We scouted a little bit, and they'd had a game where they made 13 threes against Notre Dame, and then they made 14 against Southeastern, and can really shoot the ball tremendous. They didn't shoot it as well today, but we still, I think it was a result of our guys we extended, and when we extended, they made us pay a little bit just because of taking it off the drive. So proud of the kids' effort all the way down the wire. They had a shot to tie. We had the lead late and just had a couple things go. The ball bounced their way, and like I told them in the locker room, that's just that's part of sports. That's part of athletics. That's part of competing. It's not always going to bounce your way, but I thought we showed a lot of resiliency, and sure proud of their effort.
Thought especially early on, you got some really good looks from the perimeter, especially just some shots that didn't go down. Then Nate kind of started to get going, and you talk about a kid that's willing to battle for you and give you everything he's got. Scranton, you saw him turn his ankle down here, and you never see Nate go down ever. So if he goes down and is grasping at something, it probably hurts a little bit. And he was back at the scorer's table before the other team had inbounded the ball the next time. He finishes with 19 points today in his final game.
Yeah. No doubt we win as Nate went, and he got us going and kept us in the game. Hit some big shots, distributed the ball really well. I thought T played another solid game, and Brennan came off the bench and hit a couple big threes for us. We didn't shoot it as particularly well, but give credit to them. Some of the shots we were taking on the perimeter were due to their quickness and closeouts, and we might have hurried some a little bit, but offensively, it took us a little bit to get in flow. They extended that 2-3 a little bit more than what we'd seen. But I thought our kids, a couple struggles early, then they got into the flow, and you saw us come back and tie the basketball game up, and then it was back and forth from there. And we just ran out of possessions, ran out of time, and give credit to them. They made plays. They did that, and we just had a couple go against us. So, like I said, I told the boys in the locker room, nothing for them to be ashamed about. I know it's not the result that anybody wanted here. But they should be proud of how they represented their school, their community, their families throughout the entire season, let alone today. It's been a senior class. I've really enjoyed being around them in the gym, and aside from the basketball part of things, just them as young adults. So tough locker room.
I want to talk about Brennan for a second. You talk about a kid, as a sophomore who, missed quite a bit of time due to that injury in the second game of the season. But he comes out today and just kind of the resilience he has, and I think it tells you where his head's at a lot of the time. He shot a three from the top of the key, and I think you might have taught him how to shoot that one. It hit the side of the backboard almost. But he comes back down, I think, the next possession and gets a good look from the left wing and knocks it down. And that's the type of mental toughness you just can't teach.
Yeah, no, he did. He not sure if he misgauged the wind on that one from the top, or we got a big gust from the God's Rome on his shot. But he's got a short memory. He loves to compete. He loves to play. Not a kid that I know that gets up more shots than he does in the off time. So that's a little result of that, getting him reps and I'd like to, things happen. Unfortunate things happen where he missed a good stretch of ball games where would have liked to seen maybe his development if he was in those games in the mid part of the season. So anyway, I was awful proud of him. He hit some big shots and, keep him excited about coming to the gym, as with all of them. There's another message in the locker room that, these juniors and sophomores, now it's yours. So what are we going to do between now and start a basketball practice in November to, make sure we don't have this feeling this early in the postseason? There's only going to be two teams that walk off in 2A this season without a loss, and unfortunately our feeling just came a lot sooner than what we wanted it.
You had a solid senior class you talked about. They've really left the program in a good spot. Your JV kids had a very nice season, and as you talk about, it's now what are you going to do to help make that transition, because the varsity game takes everything to a different level.
It sure does, and you'd like to see them have that success down there at that JV level, but that by no means is going to guarantee them to have that success as a varsity player, because so many things are different, so many things change. So we're glad that they learned how to compete and win. That's something that you can't put in a drill necessarily, so we're glad that they got that success and keeping them hungry to get back here. So I'll be excited to see the growth of those guys just physically, as well. Some of them still have yet to hit their growth spurt and mature, so that'll be exciting. But, we'll let those chips fall, and hopefully they get in and do some things on their own, get in the weight room and some speed and agility work in this off season, and we'll be ready to go come June for sure, and then in November. We want to wish them the best of luck as they transition to their spring sports and go compete at the same level that we expected them to compete here, and I have no doubt that all of them will.
I'm going to say this and then knock on wood. It will be nice to be able to have a normal summer, because that hasn't happened for a couple of years.
Yeah, it will be, and didn't just happen to us. It happened to everybody, but it will be able to get in and do some things that we haven't been able to do in the last couple summers. So that's where you see a lot of the development come, and able to do some team bonding stuff in the summers and get them away from here and go grow as a team, and so hopefully, knock on wood, that all that is able to happen.
I don't know what happened, Coach, but you're all of a sudden the old guard in the area when it comes to coaching. I think this is year number 17 now in the books, if memory serves me correctly. You missed a game this year, which is, I don't know, hopefully they dock your pay for that and you get Coach Bacon that game check. But you still have that same fire, don't you, as you did the first time you stepped on the sideline here?
Oh, certainly. I've always said if I ever lose that, or I don't feel the nervousness or the excitement of a preparation or the excitement and energy it takes to run a practice and a program, when that's gone, then it's time for me to probably be done and let somebody else that has that level of energy, because if I don't have it, that trickles down to the kids, and that's not fair to them. So sure love the opportunity to coach here and be around kids. So I'll give Scott the same amount of money that I get for a win. So
he'll be able to buy himself a nice soda.
Yeah. So sure appreciate all those guys that help out, him and Jordan and Noah, and of course Darren and Jack Palmer helped a little bit at the junior high, and all those guys put a lot of time in the winters, and it's not the best times always. Sometimes it's early morning, sometimes it's late nights, but we're sure our kids are sure fortunate to have the people in the positions in this program to work with them that we have. So I'm awful proud of all of our staff and our players.
1,930 wins of the program. It'd be nice to see that number go up to 1950 something next year, Coach.
It would be. That's a goal. We haven't seen a 20-win season for a while, so that's definitely it's always a goal as you start out.
Coach, as always, we appreciate the time.
Okay, thanks, guys.
That's Saukey head coach Brad Tomave here on the Illini Community Hospital postgame show. Final of this one, West Hancock 43-40 over the Saukeys. Time to name our player of the game. It's presented by Edward Jones financial advisor Derek Harris. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, parents, teachers, and mentors. Derek Harris, who are Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this, and that's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. And our player of the game in this one last time for this senior, Nate Scranton, 19 points. A valiant effort, but the Saukeys come up short here today against West Hancock, 43-40, as the Titans will move on to play Pleasant Plains next Wednesday night in Beardstown. We'll have regional action for you from the Griggsville Perry Regional next week. Stay tuned and check out our Facebook page. Give us a follow on Twitter to keep up to date with all the things going on here with our broadcast on Central Illinois Sports. For Jacob Hull manning the camera today, I'm Charlie Hull. Thank you.